Welcome to Dover High School for today's boys basketball game between the home team Senators, ranked number 1, where they have been all season long at 17-1, 12-0 in the Henlopen North, and the visitors, the second-ranked Cape Henlopen Vikings, at 15-2 overall, 9-2 in the Henlopen North. Thanks for joining us here on 302 Sports streaming platform. This game will complete our 10 teams in 10 days late season schedule. The previous 4 games were all very competitive, which I think bodes well for the upcoming state tournament. It should be wide open. Dover has not lost a conference game since January 23rd. That was against Cape Henlopen. Since then, they have won 45 straight Henlopen North games. They defeated the Vikings earlier this season, way back in December, in Lewis by a score of 65-49. I'm Glenn Fraser with Craig Laskowski. We have the full crew here today. Jason Winchell producing, Mike Lang and Nick Halliday on camera. Also, Coach Kalesha has joined us as well. The Cape Henlopen Vikings under head coach Stephen Ray are having another outstanding season. Their only losses have come to Dover and Smyrna. They have quality wins over 3rd-ranked Howard and 9th-ranked William Penn, as well as the Eagles and Caravel Academy. After saying that, let me bring in my broadcast partner as we check out our players to watch. And, Craig, this should be a good one today. The parking lot's full. Hey, we got a heat wave, too, man. It's going to hit 50 degrees today.
Oh, my gosh, it's above 40. I can't believe it. It's fantastic. Hopefully you guys can hear me here.
Let's try again.
Yeah, let's.
I don't hear you.
Yeah. All right. Well, give us one moment here. We're going to work.
Yeah, we're going to check that out.
But we'll let Glenn.
Yeah, some of the players to watch for Cape Henlopen. Junior guard Steven Civils leads the team with 15 points per game. He averages 4 assists and 3 steals as well. Jamison Tingle, who was the starting quarterback for the football team, he leads the team in rebounding with 8 per game, also adds 15 points per game. And he had 19 points and 6 boards when they lost to Dover earlier this season. All right, let's have our color analyst, Craig, take over here with Jordan Downing and see if we can hear him.
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay. That's a good start. Can't hear myself, but it's fine. We'll work with it. As long as you can hear me, we're good. All right, sorry for the technical difficulties to start this game of the year, as it definitely is.
Yeah, we left off with Jordan Downing.
Yeah, Jordan Downing, he leads the team with 29 made threes and averages 11 points per game. He scored 11, which is his average, in the loss to Dover, and was the only Viking with more than 1 3-point make. He had 2 of them in that game. Braxton Figgs gives the team 7 points and 6 rebounds per game. He will be counted on to help cover Williams and King in the paint. And remember, Cape is currently on a 7-game win streak. Average score 64-48, and versus the common opponents between these two, it's 61-41 and an 11-1 record. I know we say all the time, like, this is a great matchup. This could be the game of the year.
Right.
This is 1 versus 2.
Yeah.
This is the game of the year.
Yeah.
So this is going to be fantastic. And like you said, 10 teams, 10 days. All of them have been great games. We haven't given you a dud yet. So I'm really
knock on.
Exactly. Knock on wood.
Plexiglass.
I'm excited for this one, and it doesn't matter what way it goes. We got some high flyers out here. We got some great players to watch, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be a good one.
Head coach Steve Ray was the head coach of Cape from 2011 to 2019. He was Conference Coach of the Year in 2018. Stepped aside for a while, came back in 2022. His overall record at Cape, 157 wins against 99 defeats. Again, the team ranked second, and they have some quality wins this season. Their losses are to Dover and to Smyrna. Now let's flip the coin here and go in-depth on the home team. Head coach Stephen Wilson in his 18th season. 277 wins against 112 losses. Dover on a 14-game winning streak, and I tell you what, they are solid and deep.
Yeah, solid and deep are exactly the words you want to use. They love to run, and they can run because they're constantly cycling in fresh players who are just as good as the ones that came out. The offense comes from aggressive pressure defense. Coach Wilson prides himself on his team defense, but the Senators can score as well. They're one of the top teams in the state, averaging 81 points per game. They have put 90-plus on the scoreboard 5 different times. 4 players average around 10 points per game, led by 6'4" guard Javian Dennis, who averages 14 points per game and has made 23 threes this season. The others are 6'4" senior Chase Little, 6'4" junior Kareem King, and 6'6" senior Terrence Williams. So they got some size. Williams dropped 20 in the win over Cape, including 3 makes from beyond the arc. He averages 10. King averages 17, and Little averages 14. It's a deep roster with athleticism and length. And Coach Wilson can, like we talked about, can go 9-10 deep and make them, and they can run with anybody. Current 14-game winning streak since their only loss to top-ranked Bergen Catholic, which we saw in our showcase. They are an impressive team.
Yeah, and I've been following Bergen. They were ranked in the top 10 all season long in New Jersey. Last time I checked, about 2 weeks ago, they were ranked 5th. I checked the other day. They are number 1 in the state in New Jersey.
Wow.
So, and we saw that team. I think it was a Michigan State recruit or commit that was playing, and he was quite a stud, as Dover and Howard both lost rather handily to that team. But, hey, we're in Delaware play now. Dover, 17-1 overall. You mentioned that's their only loss. The athletic director here, Kevin Turner, does a fantastic job. I want to thank him and his staff for getting us set up here. Number 1 in our 302 poll. Quality wins for Dover. Well, they beat number 9 William Penn by 17. They beat second-ranked Cape way back in December, 65-49, and then they took care of number 4 St. George's by 7 and number 3 Howard by 15. They are not playing cupcakes.
No, they're not. None of these are gimmies, and they're beating these teams sometimes handily, double digits. And, you got some teams that are coming back late to make it a game. But I'll tell you what, both these teams, but Dover more so, has been incredibly impressive. And I'm hoping that Cape can actually make this a game, because it's 1 versus 2, and you think that it's going to be game of the year type candidate. But I'll tell you what, when you look at Dover, even in the warm-ups here, you're like, whew, man, they're impressive. They're high-flying. They're dunking in warm-ups.
Dover had a double-digit lead at the half when they played back in December. And Dover, as I've seen them as of late, they tend to kind of just play with the competition in the first half, and then they just turn up the defense in the second half and just run away from people. In their 2 closest wins, which were back-to-back over Howard and Smyrna, they outscored Smyrna 22-9 in the fourth quarter to come from behind to get a 1-point win, and they outscored Howard, I think it was like 24-10 in the fourth quarter of that one to get a double-digit victory. Let's take a look at our top 10 coming into the final week of the regular season. Of course, Dover 1, Cape 2. Howard's been solid all year. They're ranked 3rd. St. George's got the win over Middletown last night. They are finished for the regular season. They're ranked 4th. Tatnall 5th, followed by Salesianum, who lost to Conrad, I think it was last night.
Yeah.
So they're now 11-9. Middletown, it comes in at 7. They lost last night. Appoquinimink, number 8. William Penn, 9. And round out the top 10, Caravel, with the Smyrna Eagles and the Seaford Blue Jays and the AI DuPont Tigers sniffing the top 10. They're just outside looking in.
On the bubble.
On the bubble is right. Now, according to our producer, Jason Winchell, who is here with us on the press table, these are the top 8 seeds as of midweek. Didn't account the games Thursday, last night. Dover 1, Cape 2, William Penn 3, Appoquinimink 4, Salesianum 5, Middletown 6, Howard 7, and Seaford 8. Those would be the top 8 seeds as of midweek, but it could change, and it probably will because of what happened last night and Thursday. So, again, AI DuPont, Smyrna, and Concord. Those are the 3 just outside the top 8. And I tell you, Dover has been number 1 all year for good reason. After Dover, it's wide open.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, even though Cape's number 2, there's still plenty of people who could compete with Cape for that spot because, like you said, it's Dover and then everyone else. And I'm sure once the season ends, Rain Man over here, Jason Winchell, will have the numbers written on his window, on his wall, and he'll give us all the points that we need to rank the tournament teams. And he's usually spot on. So we got a good staff here, and we'll keep you updated.
Yep.
On the tournament seedings, excuse me.
Jay in the bunker. We love Jay in the bunker.
Yep.
He usually waits till about 2 weeks before the end of the season before he gets busy down there.
There's numbers everywhere on the ceiling.
Yeah. He's like the accountant. You ever saw that movie?
Oh, yeah.
He's got boards all over the place and the glass. And
a beautiful mind.
Yeah, he's like, don't erase that. I need that. Our officiating crew for this afternoon's game, Donald Polk. We just had him in last night's game up at St. George's. Also joining him, Danny Powell and Ron Mayette. Those are the three officials for today's game. And now the starting lineups, which will be announced to the crowd. And we have them for you for the visiting Cape Henlopen Vikings. Once again, head coach Steve Ray, Kevin Smith, the athletic director, Steven Sivils, averaging over 15 points per game. The junior will start along with junior Jordan Downing, who averages 11 points per game, leads the team in three-point makes. Jamison Tingle, 15 a game, 8 rebounds a game, and 3 blocks. Braxton Figgs, the senior, 7 points and 6 rebounds per game. And the final starter, Oz Batson, a junior. And then for the Dover Senators, head coach Stephen Wilson, Kevin Turner, the AD. It'll be Joseph Taylor, the sophomore, 6'5" sophomore guard, averaging 7 a game. Number 11, Javion Dennis, the senior guard, 6'4", averaging 14 a game, leads the team in three-point makes. Cameron Jackson Dixon, he likes to run the point. The senior at 6'2", averages 6 points per game. And the other two starters will be the bigs. Terrence Williams, the senior guard forward at 6'6", averaging 10 points per game, and Kareem King, the junior guard at 6'4", averaging 17 points per game. Two solid teams. Looking forward to this one, Craig.
Oh, this one's going to be so much fun as we see the starting lineups coming out. Great job on camera there by Mike Lang. And I'll tell you what, we talked about size and length. I think that's an understatement. Both these teams have size and length, but Dover, just so impressive to see, just such athleticism on this team. And I'm so looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to this one all week.
The Cape Henlopen Vikings, after today, they have 2 games next week to finish the regular season. They're on a 7-game win streak. They play Caesar Rodney and Polytech both at home. And then Dover, after today's game, they have 1 left at Milford. We're going to step aside for our national anthem. All right, back here courtside, Glenn Fraser alongside Craig Leskowski. We're just about ready to get underway. Looks like Braxton Figgs will jump it to the starting tip for Cape Henlopen, and he'll be jumping against Terrence Williams. And Williams has been fantastic the last couple of weeks. He's got most of his points in the paint, but it's amazing how many three-point shots he can make as well.
Yeah, he can really do it all, and we got 2 lengthy gentlemen jumping center here.
Opening tip controlled by the Dover Senators. Dover going from your right to your left across your screen in the home whites and blue numbers, and Cape in the UCLA blue with white numbers, and there's a traveling violation early on.
And we've talked about it all season when we worked together, Glenn. Within the first 2 minutes of every game, there's a feet shuffling travel violation. It's been a point of emphasis, and there it is again.
I attribute a lot of that to adrenaline flowing here early in this game. Let's see if we'll be dominated defensively early here. Tingle gives it up to Figs. Figs in the paint. Floater. No good. Cape gets the offensive rebound. Jump shot there was no good by Tingle. And now Dover runs the floor. Turnaround off the glass, up and good by Kareem King.
Yeah, that was a nice turnaround by Kareem King there. And also a good look by Jackson Dixon as he was pushing the pace coming down the floor.
Cape did a good job of getting back defensively, not giving up a transition bucket, but in the half-court set, Dover ran a good play. All right, Tingle running the point. Top of the circle. Just inside the three-point line. That long shot no good, and Figs skies for the offensive rebound. Second chance opportunity, and that floater blocked in the lane, but a whistle and a foul.
Yeah, and that's a good strategy by Cape. You want to go strong into the paint, try to get Dover into some foul trouble early.
It'll go on Terrence Williams, his first, obviously, team's first. And at the free throw line is Civils. Makes it first. Last time these two met back in December, now it was early in the season, neither one shot particularly well from the free throw line.
2 for 2 to start here.
Yeah, that'll help. Cape was, I think, like 54% from the line, and Dover 58%.
Oof.
Jump shot at the free throw line, back of the rim, but a nice rebound and a putback by Javion Dennis.
Yeah, and that's what Cape's going to have to deal with all, I almost said night, but all afternoon long, is the length and the offensive rebounding ability of Dover.
Yeah, second chance opportunities. Good dribble through two defenders. Floater in the lane, no good. Putback, no good. And then finally the rebound by the Senators, Javion Dennis.
Yeah, just a little unlucky there. A couple good looks for Cape. Couldn't get it to fall.
Cam Jackson-Dixon with it right in front of us. Got a screen. He'll take a three-point shot. Way off the mark. Civils runs down the loose ball.
And I think you're seeing the difference here. I think Cape wants to run a slower, more methodical offense, and Dover wants to just run the floor.
Yeah, Civils got a screen. Puts up a floater again. That grazed the rim. And Dennis with another rebound. Takes a three-point shot. Got it.
Man, he flew down the floor and then pulls up for three. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, and if he is a streaky three-point shooter, if he starts out hot, look out. Civils again trying to get a screen from Figs. Attempt at a steal there. And we've got a reach-in foul on Dover. I think they're going to call that on Joseph Taylor. Wait and see, they post on the board, and indeed it is. His first, team second.
And again, Cape trying to run that methodical offense, but you're also seeing Dover really be aggressive on defense with that trapping style that they have.
Batson with a turnaround jump shot. He never got enough height on it. Now running the floor, Cameron Jackson-Dixon. Whistle. Now let's see what the call is. Head coach Stephen Ray from Cape not too happy. They're going to call a foul. It looked like a travel.
Yeah, I was about to say, Glenn, I thought that was a travel. I mean, there's a hop step, and then there's, a 5-foot jump.
Yeah.
And looks like they're going to call a foul. And
Civils.
A shooting one at that.
Yeah, Civils commits the foul at the line. Cam Jackson-Dixon misses the first one. 3 minutes into the opening quarter, Dover up 7-2.
And I think we're starting to get a look at how both these teams want to play this game in their own style.
Jackson-Dixon misses both free throw attempts. Civils will walk it up past midcourt, picked up by Jackson-Dixon. Now to Oz Batson. And there's a traveling violation.
Interesting that they call it on this side.
Yeah, right. Yeah. 4:49 to go, opening quarter. Glad you're with us here on the 302 Sports streaming platform. Williams, they swing it around the perimeter. Get it underneath to Williams, turnaround jumper, missed the rim. Now Cape to run. Civils down to Batson.
Ooh.
Batson, a good big contact there, blocking foul.
Yeah, he was still shuffling his feet there. Batson kind of put the arm out a little bit, but the fact that the feet were still shuffling, that's going to be a blocking foul every time.
He's going to go on Kareem King. His first, team's third.
Yeah, 3 fouls this early. Dover's going to have to be careful here.
Put him in the bonus.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's what Cape wants to do.
Downing takes a deep three. He's the leading three-point shooter on the team. Missed it. Dennis with another rebound.
Just skying above everybody.
Goes all the way down. Found King. King with a strong move in the paint. Had his shot blocked.
Tingle QB1 with the block there, and then starts the offense the other way. A little out of sorts, though.
Good defensive play by Jackson Dixon, denying the pass. We're at the midway point of the first quarter. And Dover's defense holding Cape right now to 2 points.
Yeah, it's just been a stifling defense by Dover right now. Cape can't get anything going. They're 2 points. We're at the line.
Yeah. Dover manning up here defensively. Good crossover dribble by Civils. Lays it off to Figs for the slam.
A great crossover, and then jukes his man in the lane and dishes it for the dunk. Beautiful move by Civils.
At the 3:47 mark, we got a timeout. It's a 3-point lead for Dover as we keep it right here. And we got a 30-second timeout for head coach Stephen Wilson.
And again, I think we're seeing now the matchup styles that both these teams want to play. Cape wants to be methodical. They want to drive. They want to kick. They want to get plays exactly like we just saw. And Dover wants to get the ball and run the floor and play above the rim.
Yeah. Quick timeout. Dover back out on the floor. Coach did not like defensively what happened on that last play. Civils with a great crossover dribble. He faked his defender out completely, drove the paint, and then dished off nicely to Figs because the defenders collapsed on him and left Figs alone.
Yeah, the help defense came, and the help defense doubled. So Figs was wide open for a nice bounce pass. Civils had everyone faked out on that.
Let's see what happens at the timeout. Civils picks the pocket. It's a 2-on-1. Oh, he hit the bottom of the rim on the shot.
I'd prefer him to slow that one down after the steal. Give yourself that extra possession. Don't get out of control.
Yeah, good pass underneath. Figs up in the air. Contact. Got to be a foul there.
Yeah, I think they're going to get Tingle.
I thought they would have gotten Figs because
I would have thought so too.
Williams gave the up fake, and then Figs was all over his back.
Yeah, I think the contact by Figs was much more egregious than Tingle's, but.
And Tingle got hit with the foul. First free throw. Barely hit the net.
Then, that was a complete air ball by Terrence Williams there.
See if he settles in here on the second attempt. That's a lot better.
Go.
1 out of 2 for him.
Well, it hit the bottom of the net both times.
Right.
Only one of them counts as a point, though.
Now Dover with a little bit of pressure backcourt. Oh, they break it easy. Batson shot with the left hand up and good.
Great
and it's 8-6, yeah.
That was a great look and a great finish by Batson with the left hand using the rim to protect it.
Almost a steal there. Chase Little over to Dennis. Dennis baseline floater will not go down. Good box out by Batson for the rebound.
We're seeing Cape start to get a little more aggressive on defense here.
Just under 3 minutes to go in the quarter. It's a 2-point game. Dover up 8-6.
ISO to Tingle.
Yep. Little step back jumper won't go. A rebound cleared out by Joseph Taylor.
I think Cape will take that all day, though, and hope that Tingle can make that. And again, another steal by Civils, started by Figs.
Yep. Figs all the way. Oh, he couldn't finish.
Everything but the finish there.
Yeah. Dennis double teamed. Civils
Another
knocked the
steal.
ball away again. Dover's got to be careful of the trailing defender. Now I passed and nobody was there, and now we got a whistle.
And again, after the steal by Cape, I think we got a timeout. Timeout.
Yeah, Dover timeout.
Another Dover timeout. But like I was saying before, after the steal by Cape, maybe slow it down a little bit.
Yeah,
You got another steal. You don't have to go right at the rim. Take the extra possession, calm down a little bit, and maybe tie the game. They just had 3 straight steals there and got no points out of them.
Yeah. And again, it's been the trailer.
Yes.
the trailing defender, and, that's communication. So your teammates got to help you out. Like, watch behind. And
Exactly.
Maybe, I'm sure that's what Coach Steph Wilson, that's why he called that timeout, because you said 3 consecutive steals.
Yeah, 1 by Figs, 2 by Civils.
Yeah.
Civils ended up with all 3 of them. And it is. It's just you gotta communicate. You got, like you said, call behind, man behind, because they're getting their pockets picked this entire quarter.
5 points for Javion Dennis. He got those early. Made a bucket and then got a rebound. Came all the way down the floor, posted up, and hit the 3. All right, timeout's just about over. So Dover ball up 2.
Yeah, and for a team that we spoke about pushing 90 a few times and averaging 80, 8 points in this first quarter. So this has been a little bit of a sloppy start, but a lot of defense by both of these teams.
Cameron Dixon brings it across midcourt, guarded by Civils. Down in the corner, Williams got doubled. Got it back to Cam Dixon. They rotate the ball nicely. King. Good man defense right now by Cape. But it could be in a 2-1-2 zone here.
They're all over them.
Chase Little, traveling violation.
And they're going to call that hop step for a travel. Like we said, it's been a point of emphasis, and now we've seen it 3 times called in this first quarter.
Civils gets it into Tingle, right back to Civils. Again, a little backcourt press from Dover. 3-point shot blocked from behind. Tipped up ahead from Williams to Chase Little. And the alley-oop. And the finish by King.
Ooh, we're talking about playing above the rim, and that time it's literally. And then on the other side, Terrence Williams throws it right back. And we're getting some intense basketball right now.
Yeah.
Both coaches fired up. But particularly Stephen Ray right now.
Yeah. He has a sub up off the bench. Cordell Richards getting ready to check in, and he does. And he will come in for Oz Batson.
Yeah, they're going to play with 6. Yeah, no. Play with 6 players on there.
Jamison Tingle was called for the foul, cross court from us. That's his second.
Oh, wow.
Cameron Dixon. Boy, Civils gets another steal.
4th steal of the quarter.
Didn't have the numbers. Euro step. Throws it up high, got the contact. He'll go to the line, and the foul will be on King.
Yeah, he got bailed out by that foul there. But, again, slow it down, man. Just pull that ball out. Give yourself an extra possession. You don't have to go in wild just because you got the steal.
That's the second foul on King.
And, again, they're trying to get Dover into a little bit of foul trouble here. They're playing aggressive. They're going right at the rim. So, if anything, at least that's what they got out of that.
Yeah.
A couple of those possessions where they didn't get points.
Civils makes the first. All 3 of his points from the line. A couple of subs. Dover gets Troy Spencer into the game. And he will come in for the aforementioned Kareem King. Coach protecting him with those 2 personal fouls. I think Jamison Tingle also getting protected with the 2 fouls. He's on the bench. Figs got the rebound off the miss. So another opportunity here for Cape. This Tingle's right back up, ready to go in. Jordan Downing got trapped. Coming back out, helping him out. Here's Cordell Richards. He goes in there strong with a left hand and makes it, and it's 10-9.
He goes right in the game and gets 2 points. And it looks like Tingle's going to take a seat till the end of the quarter.
Yeah. Pass down in the corner. Baseline move. Cameron Jackson-Dixon. He's doubled. And the pass goes off the hand of a Cape defender.
And I'll tell you what, the last 4 minutes of this quarter have really been all Cape. The defense has been fantastic. The offense hasn't really been there. But I think they are winning this quarter right now.
Braylon Williams checks in for Coach Steph Wilson. Inbounds pass almost stolen. 3-point shot. Chase Little makes it with 46 seconds to go.
That was a great little inbound play, though. Just a quick little give and go. Little in the corner. He's not going to miss many of those when he's that open.
Well, backcourt press again by Dover. Civils had it poked away. And it's out off of who? Dover ball. With 32 seconds to go in the quarter. Starting to get loud in this gym.
Oh, yeah.
And now what is it, reversed?
I'm not sure they know who they
I think
want to
the
give
call,
this ball to.
The call might have gotten reversed. Let's see. No?
No, it still looks like they're doing
Dover
ball.
Yeah, the referee's pointing Dover ball.
Yeah, a little confusion there.
Oh, wide open underneath, and you couldn't see him. And we got a whistle and a foul. Little will go to the line.
Yeah, I think that was that Braylon Williams just wide open underneath, but good defense there by Cape. They couldn't see him. Little couldn't see him.
Yeah, Jordan Downey picked up the foul. So both teams with 4 team fouls. Little at the line. Makes the first. Dover now up by 5. That's the largest lead of the game. Ties the largest lead of the game. Dover led out the gate 7-2. Little miss the second. 27 seconds to go in the quarter. Civils running down the floor. Throws it to Figs. He had to save it in the corner. Figs looking for help. Cross-court pass down and got it, but he couldn't gather himself, and he went out. So Dover will have it with 14 ticks to go in the first quarter, probably holding for 1.
And here's Dennis inbounding here. Last time down the floor, he got the 3 in the corner here.
Cross midcourt, 9, 8, and we got a whistle and an offensive foul.
Yeah, they're going to call a trip on that screen. Foot got out a little wide there.
So now Cape can hold for the final shot of the quarter. The foul goes on Cameron Jackson-Dixon, his first. Team's 5th, but it's really not going to make much of a difference, I wouldn't think, with 8 seconds to go. 14-9, Dover on top. Inbounds to Tingle. 6 seconds, 5 seconds. Civils at midcourt. He passes. Downing had a double clutch, and he hit the back of the rim, and that's how the quarter ends.
Yeah, he was looking for a foul there, but he didn't get it on the double clutch. But I'll tell you what, for a quarter where I thought Cape dominated on defense and did a great job, they just couldn't get the offense to support it, and Dover's got to feel confident. They have a 5-point lead after not playing that well in the first quarter.
Especially those 3 consecutive steals. All right, we're going to step aside. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this. Glenn Fraser alongside Craig Laskowski here at Dover High School. Jason Winchell producing. Got double duty on camera, Nick Halliday and Mike Lang. Just about ready to go to start the second quarter. 14-9 lead for Dover.
Oh, look, apparently ESPN's here on the end line. Yeah. There's Dover students there.
They've all got headsets. It's
they
funny.
got headsets and laptops connected to nothing. And crooked ESPN. That's my favorite part.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that end there is kind of dropping down a little. All right, here we go. Start second quarter. They keep an eye on Tingle with those 2 fouls. He's on the floor behind the back. Civils back to Tingle. He'll take the 3-point shot. Side of the rim. Skying for the rebound. Dover's Williams.
Yeah, Tingle just hasn't been able to find the touch yet. He's had a few open looks. Just hasn't been able to get him to drop.
Dennis, Euro step floater, good.
And Dennis right now in double figures already, right in the beginning of the second quarter already with 10 points.
Yeah, averages 14 a game. And he is hot early. Dover with their largest lead. Downing up on top to Civils. Dover in that matchup zone. Looking for a screen. Civils gets it. Fakes the pass. Pass underneath the Figs. Couldn't get the handle.
We've seen him go for that look a few times now. That time he just couldn't get the handle and the finish.
Little and strong. Had the ball blocked. Good hand on the ball by Tingle.
Yeah, and good eyes by you looking around Coach Steve Ray here.
Sub coming in for Coach Ray. David Barnes will check in. Tingle will come out. He's got to get him some breathers, especially on the defensive end with those 2 fouls.
Yeah, 2 fouls, and he hasn't been able to get the touch yet, but if a couple of those shots fall, this is a different game.
Boy, really aggressive man defense now by Kate. Little was wide open until Figs picked him up. Dribbled into the paint, threw up a wild shot that was deflected by Figs. They tried to run the transition and lost the handle. Oh, wide open down the other end. Chase Little, and he missed the flush and hung on the rim.
He's going to get a tee. Yeah. So not only did Chase Little miss the flush there, but he's going to get teed up for the little hang on the rim there at the end. Coach having a talk with Jordan Downing here.
Now, he haven't posted on the board yet, but that'll be the first foul on Chase Little. And that'll send Jordan Downing to the line. Downing has yet to score in the game. As both coaches kind of gather their teams. And now the official looking to the scorer saying, hey, you got to post that. And they do. I love the scoreboard here at Dover.
Oh, yeah.
Shows fouls, points for the players that are on the floor, and the timeouts. Downing missed the first free throw.
Yeah, I tell you what, I like being this close to the bench because we get to hear all the action as the Cape Henlopen coaches are not happy that Dover's huddling during this technical foul, as it should basically be treated like a regular foul shot with all 10 players on the court.
So Downing ends up making 1 of 2. It's a 6-point Dover lead, 16-10. We're a minute and a half into the second quarter. Tingle back on the floor for Cape. And Civils will be picked up by Jackson Dixon. I've been very impressed with Civils' ball handling skills.
Oh, absolutely.
And he already has multiple steals in the game.
You don't see him lose the handle too often.
Tingle eluded the defender, but couldn't get the shot to go.
And again, he's had good looks. He's just missing them.
Dennis picks up a double team. Underneath, good look. Jackson Dixon using the left hand. Reverse layup by Braylon Williams.
That was a great look by Jackson Dixon. Underneath for Braylon Williams. I'll spit it out eventually. Underneath for Braylon Williams. And Cape's got to be careful because, like you said, Dover takes off in the second half. They don't want to lose this game in the first half.
Quick jump shot by Downing. That's short. Dover across midcourt with it. Both coaches yelling out signals. Williams thought about a three, won't take it. Now over to Dennis. Good pass underneath. Found Williams, double teamed, and a steal. 2-on-2. Downing to Civils. Shot was blocked by Williams.
Terrence Williams with a clean block there as Civils went for the shot.
Taylor for three. Grazed the side of the rim. Jackson Dixon with the offensive rebound. Splits 2 defenders. Thought Dennis might let that one fly.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. And with 10 points, it wouldn't bother anybody if he took that shot.
Dover setting double screens. Taylor's loose. Good pass in the paint to Jackson. Dixon used the left hand. Shot was altered, but Dover again with another opportunity. Step back three on the way. Dennis side of the rim, no good. 4:30 to go in the half.
Again, great defense there by Cape. Some good set plays by Dover, but Cape was solid defense.
Now a three the other way. Downing, he'll take it. And a quick timeout by Coach Ray as the score is 18-13 Dover.
And I think that's the first time we've seen Cape pull up for a shot like that wasn't a set play and just nail it. So that's a good sign for Cape. They need some of those shots to fall if they want to stay in this game because so far they just haven't been making those shots.
Yeah. Downing, the leading three-point shooter on the team, got one there. As Dover was starting to push away, they were up by 8, threatening to go up by double digits, and that was a big hit there.
Absolutely, and a little bit of a momentum change with the missed dunk and the technical, because that would have put them up like 18-8, I think, at the time.
That's right.
And now 18-13, that's a different ball game.
We're just about at the midway point here in the second quarter. Cape has 4 timeouts left. Dover down to 3. They've used 2 here in the half. Leading scorer in the game, Javion Dennis with 10. He's hit 2 from downtown. I think that last miss on this last Dover possession, that's been his first miss from beyond the arc.
That is correct. 2 for 3 from downtown. And I just got to say, I love these facilities at Dover. I mean, what a beautiful gym.
Yeah.
It's always good when we have events here, always treated very well. Love it here at Dover High School.
They'll have the Henlopen Conference Championship games here next Saturday. And Dover, unless they lose today and lose to Milford, will be the Henlopen North representative in the boys game against Seaford. I think Seaford's already wrapped up the South. And then the girls' championship game will be between the Cape Henlopen girls and Early College High School. Girls' game will be first next Saturday. I think it's around 12:30, and the boys' game at 3. Taylor drives, dishes off to Williams. They collapse on him. They're foul. Williams will go to the line.
Yeah, great look underneath there by Taylor to Williams, and he'll get 2 at the line.
First foul on Barnes. Both teams with just 1 team foul here in this second quarter.
Yeah, quick breather for Tingle, and he's going to go right back in here as he's about to check in at the scores table.
His first shot is short. Williams with 1 point here in the first half, and he's 1 out of 3 from the line. You're right, Tingle back on the floor. Coaches subbing him in and out offense for defense as Williams makes the second.
And Tingle yet to tickle the twine with 0 points, and he's one of their better scorers.
Exactly right. Downing trapped over there by Jackson Dixon.
Great job to stay calm and get out of that double team.
Yeah, not travel.
Yeah, a lot of players panic in that situation.
Downing crossover dribble, lost the handle. Dover with a steal. Chase Little does not have the numbers. Oh, and he tried to hit Williams, who was running down the floor, and it went off his shoulder. Easy bucket the other way for Tingle, and now he's on the board.
Now he's on the board. He heard me over here, and he was like, here's what I got for you, a flush for 2.
And there's another steal, almost. Running it down, Cameron Dixon. No-look pass underneath is stolen. Downing runs the floor. Oh, he went up for a slam, and it hit the rim. And I think Jackson Dixon had something to do with that miss.
Yeah, he altered that shot, and it looked like he just slammed it off the backside of the rim.
And yet another steal,
we're going
Craig.
back and forth.
Downing, right wing, 3-ball, missed. Jackson Dixon with a rebound. Now we got a whistle. Cape knocked it out of bounds. 2:50 to go in the half, and we just had a flurry activity here in the last minute.
I know. I need a Gatorade and a sweat towel over here because we are running the floor big time.
All right, Dover to inbounds. No backcourt press whatsoever. 2:50 to go in the half. 4-point lead for Dover, 19-15. Jackson Dixon across the timeline. Williams guarded by Figs. Now he's swinging around. Jackson Dixon drives in. Floater up. Oh, it wouldn't go. And we've got a whistle. Not sure what the whistle was. I know Dover player went up to try to get the offensive putback. His hands hit the rim, but I don't know whether they called offensive interference or not.
I think that's exactly what they call it, Glenn. I think you're exactly right. I think it's because when he went up for the putback, he missed it, and he basically put his hands on the rim.
Gotcha. Cape pass down the court to Tingle, who one-handed it, but right there to get the steal was Trey Spencer, but unfortunately Troy stepped on the timeline.
A lot to keep up with on that one there, Glenn, but you got it. That's exactly what happened. A little out of control for Cape right now. They got to settle it down a little bit.
And they do. Tingle trying to break down Taylor. Gets a step-back shot and got it to go in. Now it's a 2-point game.
Yeah, he's got that touch where he doesn't exactly have to put it in every time because his touch, he can get that bounce. And now he's got 4 points. He's got Cape's last 4.
And there's a reach-in foul by Cape. And that's going to be on Civils. That'll be his second. So now 2 Cape starters with 2 personal fouls, 1 for Dover, Kareem King.
And Civils has 4 steals in this first half. Because of his aggressiveness, but in that case, that's just one that you got to lay back on. You can't reach in and get a foul that your team can't afford because they can't afford to lose Civils.
Yeah. Inbounds pass for Dover right in front of us. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. 2-point game. Braylon Williams with the pill. And he went across midcourt, so it's a backcourt violation.
And that was all because of the hounding defense of Steven Civils,
who, when he committed the foul just moments ago, I think he got kind of hit in the face. He's kind of bent over a little bit there for a second, catching his breath.
Yeah, when he reached in, I think he caught a little bit of an elbow to the mouth.
Yeah.
And you can tell it's kind of affected him a little bit.
Low-scoring second quarter. And there's a deflection out of bounds. We'll stay with Cape.
And Tingle, who certainly knows how to pass the ball. We know that from football season. He's a little upset for his teammates for not coming to help him on that inbounds pass there. He basically had to throw it off a defender.
Second quarter scoring, 8-5 Cape. That's it. 1:40 to go in the half. Tingle with the ball. And now we've got an offensive foul, I think, on the screen. That's going to – yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say that's another foul on a screen. They've called one on each side, so I think it's something we're going to have to look for going forward, that they're reffing these screens very closely.
That's 3 team fouls committed by Cape. The foul goes against Cordell Richards, his first. He comes off the floor. Tingle comes off the floor. Batson comes back in. And Barnes as well. 1:30 to go in the half. Almost losing the handle there. Spencer down in the corner. Pass, cross court. Nothing there for Taylor. He goes baseline, lost the handle. It'll stay with Dover. Senators only scoring 5 points in this quarter.
Cape's defense has just been stifling this entire first half.
Oh, now, good job. And got the shot and one. What a job by Javion Dennis.
What a play by Javion Dennis. Such a heads-up smart play. He sees that his defender's back is turned. It was Figs, I believe, and he just tosses it right off his back and then gets the and one opportunity after the layup goes in. What a fun play that was.
Give Dennis 12 points now to lead everybody. They still haven't posted who the foul was on. He converts the old-fashioned three-point play, making the free throw. 13 points now for him.
Yeah, 13 of their 22.
Pass up the floor. Braxton Friggs got doubled down the baseline. Now another double on the ball. We've got a whistle and what? Timeout called by Cape. They were in trouble, and they got the timeout.
Yeah, that's a smart timeout there. Save yourself that possession, especially when you're within 5. You want to try to bring this to possibly a one-possession game.
I'm still trying to pick up who that last foul was on for Cape. You look up on the board. They've got 2 on Civils. I already have that. 1 on Downing. I already have that. And 2 on Tingle, and I already had that. So they never posted it. I'm not sure who that last foul was on. We'll try to get that at halftime.
Yeah, there were 2 people in the vicinity. It could have been I guess it could have been either Figs or Batson who were in there.
Well, like you said, Dennis bounced the ball off of Figs, got it back, and it was either him or with the other player.
Yeah, we'll get that clarification for you maybe at the half.
Only 66 seconds to go here in the second quarter. After Javion Dennis's three-point play. Makes this a 2-possession game. Batson will throw it in. Gets it into Tingle. Step back jumper, that's good.
Hey, ever since I said that his shot wasn't falling, he decided to let me know that he can make those shots because now he's getting those sweet little shots.
Taylor, up and under. Wow.
And he matches a sweet little shot on his end.
Puts the score up to 24-19. 40 seconds to go in the quarter. They still haven't posted the score update. Civils bounced it off his foot. Dennis came up with it. Over to Taylor. Back to Dennis. Into the paint. Oh, good pass and a dime and laying it up with a left hand at Williams.
And Taylor and Williams on the last two plays with beautiful left-handed moves. One on the left side, one on the right side.
Let's see if Cape holds for the final shot of the half. 12 seconds to go. Dover in a zone. Civils with the ball. Tingle will take a three-point shot. Oh, and it rimmed up and went in at the buzzer.
How about Tingle scoring the last 9 points for Cape after I said, oh, man, he's been scoreless. His shot's not dropping. Then he goes three ball, inside, outside. He shows all of his scoring capabilities on the last few minutes of this game, and he gets the last 9 for Cape, and it's a 26-22, only a 4-point advantage for Cape at the half.
I got to say one thing. There was a pass right before the half that was coming right toward us, and you moved and I moved, but the Dover player caught the ball, and I believe that was Spencer, and thanks to him or one of us was going to get beamed.
Yeah, we both literally leaned backwards like, whoa.
Right?
It was either going to be the ball that hit us or the player, but luckily it was neither.
Javion Dennis leads all scorers with 13 points. Tingle has 9, all in the second quarter for Cape. 26-22 at the half in favor of Dover. Will be back with the third quarter right after this.
From Fenwick Island to Middletown, Surf Bagel is your go-to spot for fresh baked bagels and good vibes. We're open daily from 6:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., serving up breakfast and lunch favorites like our specialty wraps, made-to-order salads, tasty smoothies, and locally roasted coffee. Be sure to check out our iconic merch, the perfect way to wear the beach life wherever you go. Dine in and enjoy the beach atmosphere or grab your order to go and hit the road. We're stoked to serve you soon.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822. Wraps, signs, banners, and promotional items that can help your business stand out from the rest. Looking for an excellent way to convey a professional image? Customized promotional products are the perfect way to target new customers, increase employee retention, and boost your brand awareness. Let the professionals at Cassidy Graphics bring your advertising ideas to life. Give them a call today at 302-326-2412. Again, that number is 302-326-2412. Again, Cassidy Graphics brings your advertising ideas to life.
I think I've always known he was going to do something like this. He did not want to do active duty because he wants to do college first. I think that was the biggest thing for him, instead of waiting and then doing college after.
One of the differences I noticed when he came back from basic training, he was more organized in how he's going about things a little bit. I know he commented a lot of things his classmates would do that it didn't bother him before, but now he realizes, you know, because he's been outside of high school, I think maybe he's a little more responsible.
He's thinking about his future a lot more. He talks about it and the different possibilities. And he mentioned the ROTC program as well. And he said, you know, I could graduate as an officer. And so I was kind of excited when he mentioned that he could do that as well.
I would just tell people, if their son or daughter was considering the National Guard, that I think it's a great opportunity. I think it's something that can really help somebody grow, and at the same time you're serving your country, which is a great thing too. So I think it's a good opportunity.
First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com.
I chose GVC because it has a great international program. It is very cheap for America. I love the facilities, I love the campus, and I love the people here.
Hola, mi nombre es Angélica Febre, soy de Puerto Rico y escogí GVC por la comunidad y para jugar voleibol.
I chose GVC because it was an affordable option to pursue a business career and play baseball.
Matt's Fish Camp has 3 locations, all conveniently located on Route 1 in Lewis, Bethany Beach, and Fenwick Island. Matt serves fresh seafood, coastal classics, and Sussex County comfort food. With an array of camp cocktails, craft ales, and a carefully selected wine list, there's something for everyone on the menu. Matt's is the place you can bring your family for dinner, grab lunch during the week, or hang with friends at happy hour. Each location offers unique outdoor dining and a raw bar featuring fresh, local oysters. Open daily for lunch and dinner. Stop into Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Bethany, or Fenwick.
Paint Doctor, Making house calls for your sick walls. Richard C. Edwards Jr., the owner of Paint Doctor, started it all in 2002. Paint Doctor prides itself on its personal yet professional approach to working with customers and holds itself to the highest standards with all projects. The Paint Doctor staff follows one main objective when performing our services. Customers and their homes are treated with the utmost respect. Our workmanship and quality of personnel is demanded at every step of the project. We treat your home as we would expect someone to treat ours. Preparation before painting is paramount. Just open the door and we will handle the rest. Paint Doctor also believes in a strong community involvement as well by supporting several local sporting teams, leagues, and schools. Paint Doctor services include interior and exterior painting as well as carpentry. Please visit our website at paintdoctorpainting.com for information or coupons to help with your next job.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
The Clubhouse at Baywood is a full-service restaurant and premier wedding and event venue in coastal Delaware. Located just a few miles from Lewis and Rehoboth Beach, this all-inclusive venue features breathtaking views, stunning indoor and outdoor spaces, and a team of professionals to help you plan your dream wedding. From our in-house florist to our award-winning culinary team, we will take care of everything, making sure your day will be one to remember. Reach out today to schedule your tour at Baywood.
All right, back here just about ready to go in the third quarter. Once again, Dover up by a score of 26-22. Cape outscored Dover 13-12 in that second quarter. Here are the scores for Cape. Tingle with 9. 4 points for Downing, 3 for Civils, and then 2 each for Figs, Batson, and Richards. For Dover leading the way, Javion Dennis with 13. 4 points for Braylon Williams, 4 for Kareem King, 2 for Williams, 1 for Chase Little, and 2 for Joseph Taylor. That's the scoring, and we're about ready to go. Cape playing really good defense in that first half to stay in the game.
Yeah, that's what kept them in the game. If they had a little more offense off of some of that defense, they could be in the lead right now, but they struggled on offense, forced a few shots off of the turnovers, got a little too excited on a few of them. Like to see them slow it down after some of those turnovers, give themselves those extra possessions that they need.
Senators now moving from your left to your right across the screen. Javion Dennis was setting up for 3. He got a little push from behind, and Civils is going to be caught with a foul.
That's going to be Civils' third.
Yep.
It's on him. That is, as we said in the first half, that is someone they cannot afford to lose. They're going to have to be careful because he's an aggressive defender.
Yeah. Jackson Dixon will throw it into Williams, right back to him. Just underway here in the second half. Now Taylor, strong move, had the ball knocked out of his hands. They're going to call a foul.
Yeah, strong move to the basket, using those long arms and that athleticism to draw the foul. He'll go for the line for 2.
First foul on Oz Batson, but quickly the second team foul here in the opening minute of the third quarter. At the line, Taylor, he has 2 points in the game. Missed the first free throw. Dover looking to go 46 consecutive Henlopen North victories. Cape was the last team to beat them back in 23, as Taylor makes the second, 1 out of 2. 5-point Dover lead. Little backcourt press by the Senators. Civils across midcourt to Downing, and right back to Tingle. Figs in the high post. Good pass to Tingle. Shot up. He drew contact and will go to the line.
Great look there by Figs to Tingle, and a great cut by Tingle to the basket. Back cut his defender. Couldn't finish, but he'll go to the line, see if he can get 2 points out of it. He had a great finish to that first half with a flurry of 9 points, doing it all. Inside, outside, 3 ball. He was in his bag for sure.
And we're situated right next to the Cape bench, so I'm sure he heard you say he hadn't scored anything. And he went off, right?
Exactly.
10 points for him now with that first free throw. The foul was on Joseph Taylor, his second.
First player in double figures for the Vikings.
He makes them both. Good form at the line. 11 points now for Tingle.
And the last 11 for Cape Henlopen.
Yeah. One possession game now. 3-point lead for Dover. Strong all the way by King. Drew the contact. No whistle. Missed the shot. Cape comes away with it. Tingle, it doesn't have the numbers. He'll take a pull-up jumper. Too strong. Missed everything.
Yeah, missed everything on that one.
Dennis lost the handle for a moment. Now Taylor and Strong. We've got a whistle. What do we have?
Travel. It's going to be a traveling violation. He kind of held on to the ball there a little too much, but that previous possession is exactly what I'm talking about with Tingle. He didn't really have anything there. He said, all right, I'll take a mid-range jumper, but just kick that thing back out. Start your offense.
Cape easily breaks the press.
Ooh.
Almost had a steal. Civils, baseline, kicks out to Tingle. Tingle guarded by Taylor. He gives it back up to Civils. 6:30 to go in the third.
Running a little isolation.
Braxton Figs. Right back out to Tingle. Good defense now by the Senators. Tingle looking to ISO. Nothing there. Cross-court pass. Downing for three. Got it.
And see, that's the patience that we've been talking about that we haven't seen too often. And Civils picks the pocket again.
Yeah.
His fifth steal of the game. Now he's going to take the three on the other end. Oh, we almost got both sides of that one.
Yeah. That would have given Cape their first lead of the game. We're tied at 27 now.
But once again, quick offense out of the steal.
Oh, Williams almost didn't see that pass coming.
Yeah.
Pass to Dennis. Dennis will take a post-up jump shot, and he made it. That's a two.
Man, when he's at the free throw line like that, that's basically a free throw for him because he's so much taller than most of the people around him. He's got so much length.
15 points for Dennis. Attempt at a steal. Civil, strong into the paint, gives it up in the corner. Batson and Dennis stole the pass. He doesn't have the numbers. He's going to take a post-up three-point shot back of the rim. He hustles down his miss. Got the rebound. Passes underneath. And now Dover will reset. That was a good save off the miss.
Yeah, getting a little sloppy there.
Taylor. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Batson.
They're going to foul on Batson. That was close, but he got him on the arm there a little bit. As Dover only nursing a 2-point lead here.
Yeah, second foul on Batson and the third team foul committed by Cape this quarter. We're 3 minutes into this third quarter. Jackson Dixon picked up his dribble. Gets it to Williams, goes strong baseline, strong move, and he makes it.
Very strong move there by Williams. He's tried that a few times in this game. And there's not really anybody on Cape that can keep up with the power of Williams.
Batson dishes to Figs. Fadeaway jumper. It was blocked by Williams.
Yeah, speaking of the power.
Dover 3-on-1. All the way in a slam by Kareem King.
Oh, and Kareem King running by his bench, getting hyped up after that flush.
4:20 to go in the third. Now a 6-point lead for Dover, a 6-0 run.
Yeah, Cape had tied the game, and then they missed that three. And then a 6-0 run by Dover followed.
3-point shot on the way. They hit the front of the rim. Battle for the rebound, won by Dover. Good outlet to Chase Little. He's going to do it again. No, a finger roll this time.
And right now, Cape not able to run with Dover. They're going to have to get back. If they miss a shot, you can't stand there and watch it. You got to get back.
Good pass to Figs underneath. He gets the slam, and Coach Ray will call a timeout after that bucket because that snapped an 8-0 run, Craig.
Yeah, little Euro step dish there by Downing to Figs, who gets his second dunk of the game, and that ended the 8-0 run. But Cape wants to take a timeout and discuss things because all 8 of those points basically came on the fast break, 6 of them off of dunks or layups. So that's something that you just cannot afford if you're Cape Henlopen. You got to get back on defense. Dover loves to run, so you're going to have to get back and not give them those easy flush buckets.
35-29 Dover. This is a full timeout by Coach Ray, so he has 2 timeouts remaining. Coach Wilson has 3. He hasn't used any here in the second half. 15 points now by Javion Dennis to lead all scorers, 11 for Jamison Tingle. And who do we have, if anybody, in foul trouble? Dover had a couple players with 2 fouls in the first half. They've not committed another foul. That's Joseph Taylor and Kareem King. But now 3 personal fouls on Civils for Cape. Dover players have taken the court. Once again, great crowd in here today for this game atmosphere. Our crew of referees includes Donald Polk, Danny Powell, and Ron Mayette. Dover possession here, up by 6. Civils tries to bother Cameron Jackson-Dixon in the backcourt. He hit the deck, wide open. 3 ball is missed. Tingle with the rebound, and we've got, I think, a foul on the rebound.
Yeah, but actually I think Steven
Civils
is down.
Yeah, Civils hit the deck. He's grabbing his ankle.
Yeah, he kind of twisted his ankle a little bit there on that push-off.
So, Craig, I don't think there was a foul. I think the official called the timeout for the injury.
Yeah, I think it was a referee's timeout because of the injury to Civils, who just kind of buckled that ankle a little bit on a little bit of a push-off there, but it was not called.
Dover's largest lead of the game, 8 points at 18-10 in the second quarter. Cape has never led. They tied it at 27 earlier this quarter. Civils up and walking off the floor.
Yeah, it's good to see him walking off the floor with not really much of a limp. So it's probably just one of those situations. The ankle bent underneath of him.
Yeah.
Can tweak it for a second there. Can be a little scary.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay because he's one of the quickest players on the floor.
Oh, yeah. And fun to watch.
Yeah.
And now full court pressure by Dover.
Yeah. Tingle gets it into Batson, back to Tingle, up ahead. They didn't have the numbers. They pull it back out. Oh, good move by Batson. Put it up with the left hand, no good, but the follow up and in from the weak side by Figs.
I'll tell you what, Figs, every time I watch him play, he's like Johnny on the spot. It's like nothing flashy, but he's there when you need him. For the flush, the putback, the rebound, just a quality all-around player.
Underneath, we've got a what? I don't think it's a travel. It is a foul. I think on Braxton Figs.
That'll be his second of the game, I believe.
That's only his first, according to what I have.
Oh, you are correct.
Oz Batson will check out for Coach Ray. Dover with the ball, up 4. Turn around, quick catch and shoot. Rebound, Dover, and that was swatted out of bounds.
And there he is, Figs with the block.
Yeah.
Nice, clean block. Wasn't too aggressive there, just looked for the ball, swatted it out of bounds.
3:03 to go in the third, 35-31 Dover. They've led throughout. Inbounds pass, they get it in high to Javion Dennis. Step back jumper is short. Dover the rebound, the putback by Cameron Jackson-Dixon.
Jackson-Dixon just had positioning and size on Civils. That's just not even a matchup there. He's going to get that rebound every time. And now Dennis with the steal the other way.
To Chase Little. Civils bothered him on the way to the rim, and the ball out of bounds to Cape. Great reaction by Civils.
I love watching this kid play. He is just all over the court. He has 5 steals. They might be crediting him for another one there.
He has the ball right now. Good to see him get right back on the floor. Jamison Tingle cross court to Figs. Back to Civils. 3-point shot. Made it.
Causes the turnover on one end. Gets the 3 on the other end. He deserved that one.
His first long-distance make of the game. And it's a 3-point game with 2:20 to go in the third. Williams, double-teamed, looking for help. Finally gets it to Cameron Dixon. Back to Javion Dennis. Baseline, good. Make off the window, tough angle.
Yeah, and I think Tingle was a little worried about picking up that foul, so he put the hands up and gave him a little more cushion than he normally would.
17 points by Dennis. Figs. Turn around with a hook shot.
Look at Figs going smooth. He realized he had one-on-one there. He goes in so smooth with a little dream shake And up and in.
8 points for Figs. Once again, it's a 3-point game. Williams, jump shot, baseline, good.
Oh, we're cooking now.
4 points this quarter for Terrence Williams. Dover up by 5. Under a minute and a half to go in the third.
We are just trading baskets right now.
Figs double team, looking for help. Gets it from Civils into the paint. 3-point shot, that's no good. Figs tried to time the rebound, missed. But a steal down the other end by Downing.
And he's going to pull up. And he gets it.
2-point game.
Again, defense to offense for Cape, and that was not working for them in the first half, and now they're getting some offense off of their defense, and it's a 2-point game here in the third quarter in Dover.
Under a minute to go. Dixon, scoop shot, missed the rim, and we've got a tie-up. Possession will stay with Cape.
Possession will go to Cape, and that was a great job of Tingle altering the shot but not being too aggressive in getting the foul.
These two met way back in mid-December, early in the season. It was a 15-point win for Dover. Right now we got a 2-point game here late in the third. Tingle, cross midcourt. They do a switch. Civils has the ball. He goes in strong, left hand. It's good. We're tied.
Wow. There's not enough superlatives for Steven Civils in this game. He's just all heart and hustle. He goes in amongst the trees, probably had a foot.
It's an and one, too.
Yeah, his defender probably had a foot on him, and yet he puts it in with the left hand, protects with the right, and gets the and one opportunity. And they have a chance to take the lead for the first time in the game here.
And Civils is almost money from the free throw line. So 30 seconds to go in the quarter. Tied at 41. The foul was on Chase Little, his second. Free throw up. Oh, he missed it. It rimmed out. Dennis with a rebound. All the way
and
down,
Civils
another steal.
Picks his pocket.
He has had at least 5 or 6 steals in this game.
Yeah, he's got 6, at least that I've counted on my numbers. I don't know officially what he's got, but he might even have more.
Foul was called on Braylon Williams in the backcourt. First on him, team's third. So Cape will throw it in the backcourt. 20 seconds to go in the half. You think Cape holds for one here?
I think ideally you want to hold for one, but if you get a good look, you got to take it.
I got to stand up because Coach Ray is he's walking the floor here.
Oh, yeah. He's certainly making this a challenge.
41 all. Tingle goes in strong, kicks it out. Downing will take a quick three, makes it. Cape's first lead of the game.
And that's what I was talking about. If you got the look, take it. They did, and they have a 3-point lead.
And that will end the third quarter, and Cape Henlopen will go to the fourth with a 3-point lead over the top-ranked team in the state, Craig.
And what an effort by Cape in that third quarter. They finally get some shots to drop that weren't dropping in the first half, and now they have a 3-point lead.
That three-pointer made by Jordan Downing. He has 4 from downtown, 3 here late in the third quarter to give Cape the lead.
Yeah, you can't say enough about the heart and the effort from these Vikings. And we got a fourth quarter that's going to be a blast to watch.
Cape outscored Dover 22-15 in that third quarter as we keep it right here. That was the highest scoring quarter of the game by far.
Oh, yeah. We started cooking a little bit there in the third quarter as we were getting shots to drop. They were trading baskets, fast-paced action. Tell you what, everyone's getting their money's worth who came to watch this game in the packed house we got at Dover High School right now. I think every seat is filled other than the reserved student section over here.
Right. And sometimes they have the pep band in here at Dover High. Not today. So we're just about ready to go for this fourth quarter. Now, 3 personal fouls on Civils. He's got to be careful. For Dover, nobody with more than 2. Taylor, Chase Little, Kareem King. And King got his 2 early in the first half.
He did, as did Tingle for the Vikings, and he's played some smart defense, some smart basketball to stay out of foul trouble, and now only 2 fouls for him going into the fourth, so he could probably be a little more aggressive than he was in the previous quarter.
2 players in double figures in scoring for Cape now. Jordan Downing leads the team with 13. Tingle has 11. And both Civils and Figs have 8. 17 for Javion Dennis. Dover ball. Terrence Williams thought about a 3. They swing it around the perimeter. Cameron Dixon, Javion Dennis will take a contested 3, and he makes it.
Wow, he decided he's not going to mess around to start this fourth quarter. He's got 20 points, almost half of Dover's total.
And we're tied again at 44. Crossover dribble by Downing. Trying to elude the defender. Could not. Good job by Braylon Williams. Now Tingle into the paint. Spin move. Was tipped away. They got to be trying to find Downing. He's got the hot hand. Civils gets a feed, and he scores in the paint.
Well, speaking of hot hand, Civils has no fear as he's been going in amongst the trees from the left and now the right side.
2-point lead for Cape at 46-44. They swing it around. Jackson Dixon on the right wing. He's picked up by Batson. Oh, Williams didn't see that pass coming again.
A little confusion there.
6:35 to go in the game. 2-point lead for Cape. Javion Dennis, contested 3, makes it.
I tell you what, you can't play any better defense than Cape is playing, and yet Javion Dennis just says, I don't care. I'm going to rise above it all. 6 points on what were 2 perfect defensive possessions from Cape Henlopen.
I told you early in the game, and when he started hitting the threes, he's a streaky shooter. He's made 4 now. Left hand up off the rim, no good by Tingle.
And Tingle wanted the foul there.
Dennis gets it into King. Euro step. He had the shot blocked. I think he got bailed with a foul.
He definitely got bailed with the foul. I mean, we're further away than the ref is, but that looked like a block. But he's saying the ref just gave the motion that he followed through and hit him on the head.
Fouls on Figs, his second, team's first here in the fourth quarter. And that will send Kareem King to the free throw line. He has 6 points in the game.
Yeah, Coach Ray is basically saying, what was the difference between what happened over here and what just happened down there?
King's first free throw up and good.
I'll tell you what, right now, Dover's offense is almost solely through Dennis.
Yeah.
He's just taken over 23 points of their 48 points.
The official, Donald Polk, he's called timeout. He talked to a couple of the players in the free throw line. I think he wants to settle them down a little bit.
Yeah, it's getting a little chippy in there.
King's second attempt. He makes them both. He now has 8 points, and Dover's up by 3.
And after that previous layup by Civils down here, 3 players in double figures for the Vikings.
Civils trying to break down Cameron Dixon. He does so into the paint. Lost the handle on the way in. Dennis with a loose ball rebound. He runs the floor. Almost had a pick from behind. Got it to King. Reverse layup up and good.
And now Cape's got to be careful. They're getting a little emotional here. You can't let this one slip away as you just had a brief lead, and then Dover went on an 8-0 run.
King now with 10 points. Civils into the paint. He cradled the ball. We've got a whistle and I think a foul on the floor. Foul goes on Cameron Jackson Dixon, his second. Team's first. And it will be in the act of shooting, so Civils will go to the line.
Oh, okay.
He is 3 out of 5. He makes the first.
4-point game, 51-47. 5:30 remaining.
Second attempt on the way, and that's good. He makes them both.
12 points now for Civils.
Yeah, that's 3 players in double figures for Cape. 2 for Dover. Senators with the ball up 3. Williams over to Dennis. They came flying at him defensively. Now Williams at the free throw line. Jumper, cans it.
Yeah, and to your point, 2 people flew at Dennis, and that gave Williams a nice little easy jumper from the key.
Give him 8 points now. That pass stolen. Up ahead to King. King over to Williams. Nice catch, and he laid it in.
Tingle got a little casual with that pass. You saw it was a little underhand, no-look pass, and I don't think Coach is happy with that attempt there. But now a 7-point lead for Dover after Cape briefly took a 2-point lead.
Dover on an 11-4 run, Craig, to start out this fourth quarter. As we play just about 3 minutes into this quarter, and the Senators are up by 7. Now they have 3 players in double figures, as King and Williams both have 10, but leading the way, Javion Dennis, 23. He's getting rebounds. He's dishing to his teammates. He's having the total game so far.
Absolutely. He's been the total package. Inside, outside, 3-ball, dunking it, alley-oops. And I think I have 3 steals for him as well. So, I mean, he's just been, as advertised, like you said, the total package, and he's basically the reason why Dover has this 7-point lead, as he's poured in 23 points.
I think Dover defensively paying a little bit more attention to Jamison Tingle, too. He has 11 in the game, but remember, he got 9 in the half, and they were all in the second quarter, so only 2 points for him so far in this second half. 13 points for Jordan Downing, and he's made 4 shots from downtown, and then 12 for Steven Civils, who's having a fantastic game. He is just flying up and down the floor.
Absolutely. Defense, offense. Steven Civils playing a game with a lot of heart and a lot of hustle, and he's been rewarded for it a few times on the offensive end, too. But right now they got a tall task with a 7-point deficit, and Dover's starting to play above the rim again, which is what you do not want to see. You want to force them to take the outside shots and hope that they're not going to make them like Dennis seems to every time.
Tingle gets the inbounds pass. Both teams have committed just 1 team foul in this quarter. Well, keep an eye on the timeouts because Coach Ray only has 1 left. Coach Wilson has all 3, has not used a timeout in the second half.
Yeah, Ray's been aggressive with his timeouts. Tingle goes to the cup. I'm not sure if they call that on the floor, but
I think they did. Yeah, it's not. It was on the floor.
Yep.
Foul goes on Terrence Williams. That's his second.
Only 2 points for Tingle. After he poured in those 9, we thought maybe that would spark him.
Yeah. Well, I think it's been better defense by Dover on him.
For sure.
Batson, a little push in there right in front of us. No call. Batson into the paint, kick out, Figs. Now to Downing, open for 3. Ooh, just off the front of the rim.
Yeah, from this angle you could tell it was dead on.
Dennis up ahead to King. Spin move, reverse layup. Couldn't go. Dennis follows it.
Man, he's just all over the floor right now. They cannot stop him. But if you're Cape, you got to know that they're going to run back like they have every time. And also, you got to box out on those rebounds. You can't just stand there and watch it and hope it comes to you.
Javion Dennis now with 25 points, and now Dover's matched the largest lead of the game. They're up by 9. 4 minutes to go. Civils penetrates, puts up the shot. Bodies hit the deck. No call. He missed the shot. Dennis dishes it off. King in the paint. That ball was swatted away. He got it back. King over to Williams, and now a timeout by Coach Wilson of Dover. His first of this half, he has 2 left.
Yeah, he wanted to save that possession. And if you're Cape, you don't want to let this one slip away. It's not over yet. You got plenty of time. You have great 3-point shooters. You have great shooters all over the floor, but you got to be a little more patient. They're trying to get it all back in one possession, and you can't do that. You got to chip away. You still got 3.5 minutes left in this game.
Once again, the top-ranked Dover Senators have not lost to an in-state team this season. The only loss was to Bergen Catholic, the number 1 ranked team in the state of New Jersey. They have a 45-game Henlopen North winning streak on the line here today. And if they get this win, they will clinch the Henlopen North again this season. Right now they're looking like, according to Jason Winchell, looking like they're going to grab the top seed if they can finish out with this win and the one next week over Milford. Looking forward to the state tournament. It's still almost 2 weeks away, but just can't wait. The regular season will end during this week coming up. The tournament will meet next weekend. Friday they'll meet at 1 and 3 o'clock. So that will be before the 2 conference championship games that'll be played. And then we'll see the seedings. Right. The boys tournament will start the Monday after that, a week from President's Day. All right, here we go. Timeout over. 3:39 to go. Dover basketball up 9. We were tied at 41. Cape led 44-41. And here we go with Dover, another big fourth quarter run. They did it against Howard. They did it against Smyrna. Little two-man game with Williams and Jackson Dixon. Back on top to Williams. Dover eating some clock now. Jackson Dixon lost the handle, but getting it back was Braylon Williams. On top to Terrence Williams. It's a good timeout by head coach Stephen Wilson, as now they're just eating time. Jackson Dixon had his shot blocked underneath, though. Tingle comes away with it, runs down the far side of the floor. Hesitation move. What's the call?
Ooh.
Blocking?
They're going to call blocking. His feet were firmly planted, but they're going to call blocking foul there. But to your point down the other end, I think that's exactly what Coach wanted out of that possession. Slow it down a little bit, take some time off the clock, and they took about 30 seconds off the clock.
King picks up his third foul. Batson on the inbounds play. Nice little up fake, and he got the bucket.
Beautiful, quick little play underneath there to get a quick 2, and now you're only down 7 with about a little under 3 minutes to go.
Dover again will try to run some clock. Dennis, right wing. Cross-court pass to Jackson Dixon. Now on top to Braylon Williams. 2:30 to go, and he just lost it off his foot.
Wow.
And I think Jamison Tingle had a little bit to do with that, too.
Oh, absolutely. He was all over him. And now Cape gets a little gift on that turnover here. Important possession. They need points out of this trip down the floor. They got to be patient.
Downing. Tingle.
He thought about it.
Crossover, spin move, floater, back of the rim, and he gets the friendly rim bounce, and it's now 57-52.
Exactly. That's what they needed. And as I said in the first half, Tingle's got that touch where he gets the friendly roll a lot of times.
Now we got a foul called on the floor at midcourt, and that'll be, is that the 4th team foul on Dover? 2:04 to go. Dover up by 5. They haven't posted the foul on the board. I think it was on camera Jackson Dixon.
It was. He was not happy about that foul.
Well, that would be his 3rd. Not posted yet. Downing. Over to Tingle.
Game.
Under 2 minutes to go. Tingle, spin move, puts up the shot. No good.
Not a smart shot selection there by the Vikings. You wanted a quick shot, but not that quick.
Dover gets it across midcourt. Williams with it, right wing. Crossover dribble, and Fig stole it.
Johnny
1:35 to go, and it's down to 5. A chance to cut it to a one-possession game. Downing, look for the 3. Ooh. They double-teamed him. Now he goes to the far side of the floor. Floater. No good. Battle for the rebound. Won by Dover. Up ahead to Williams. And Dover head coach Wilson calls a timeout with 1:16 to go.
Smartly calls timeout. It's a shame that rebound there went right off Tingle's hands. It took a weird carom off the backboard. Looked like it was headed right to him for a putback. Took a weird carom off the bottom of the backboard and then into the hands of the Senators. But only a 5-point lead here for Dover. They haven't pulled away like we thought they might. Cape has stayed in this game all the way through.
Dover trailed at the start of this quarter, 44-41. They went on a 16-4 run here in the fourth quarter. And I've seen them do it twice before this season. They trailed to Smyrna big, came from behind, outscoring the Eagles 22-9 in the fourth to get the win. They were down to Howard, and they also had a big fourth quarter comeback to get the win in that one. And they've done it again here today, Craig.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, 1 versus 2, we called this a potential game of the year. It has not disappointed.
No. It's the first time I've gotten to see Cape live, not on film this year. And, again, I've been very impressed with their defense, their aggressive defense. Civils with great hands and speed. And
yeah, I've seen them up close a few times as I have family right by Cape Henlopen High School, so I go check out some games and then go see some family. So I've seen them a few times up close. This is only my third time seeing Dover, but I've been impressed with both these teams every time I've seen them, and it's great to see them playing each other.
Dennis inbounds to Taylor. Taylor got away from Civils. 1:10 to go. Dover's just going to try to hold on to the ball here. Dover moving it around to the open man. 60 seconds to go. Jackson Dixon dribbled it off his foot, bothered by the defender. Civils down the other way. That might be goaltending. No call.
That's a goaltend. That is a goaltend.
Hit off the glass. Dennis the other way for three. Too strong. Tingle had the rebound knocked out of his hands. It'll belong to Cape. Wow.
Wow. Okay.
And Civils was talking to the far side official. And I think he was complaining that should have been goaltending.
I mean, it clearly was off the glass. But, hey.
Tingle with a floater in the lane. That comes up short. Dennis with a rebound. 30 seconds to go. Cameron Dixon passes off to Williams. To Dennis. And we've got a whistle from one of the officials down on the baseline. I think a player lost a shoe. Oh, there was a foul call. It's going to be on Jordan Downing. Just his second.
Yeah, bummer that goaltend call was missed there because we would have a 3-point game.
Yeah.
A completely different game.
Yeah.
But call was missed. Maybe the ref was out of position to see.
So Coach Ray has just used his final timeout. Coach Wilson has one left. Dover with a 5-point lead. And we were down around 30 seconds to go in the ball game. Nobody has left this gym yet.
As they shouldn't. What a ball game that we have got to watch here. And no matter how this game ends, it was definitely a showcase of talent here for Delaware High School basketball and Delaware High School sports in general. Shows you how great this state tournament is going to be.
Oh, yeah. What a way to close out our regular season of live streams for boys hoops.
Absolutely. The 10-10 did not disappoint.
No.
You know how to pick them, Glenn.
Oh, man. Well, this one was a no-brainer, my friend.
Oh, yeah. True.
Yeah. All right, 25 seconds to go. Dover will inbounds cross court from the scorers table. Well, let's see what kind of play Cape dials up to try to get the steal. Cameron Dixon will throw it in. Gets it into Terrence Williams, right back to Jackson Dixon. Down in the corner to King. He passes it to Javion Dennis for the bunny with 19 seconds to go.
Yeah, and that's probably going to be the I would say dagger, but it wasn't exactly emphatic.
Figs for three, missed. We got a whistle and a call underneath the basket. I don't know what that was, called by the baseline official.
I think it's going to be a push from behind.
But that'll just about put the finishing touches on this one. Dennis with 27 points. Craig, let's make the call now. Player of the game.
Oh, this is a tough one. I have no idea who I'm going to pick, but absolutely Javion Dennis will be our player of the game, our 302 Sports player of the game.
Oh,
wow, what a
shot by Downing.
There you go. Wow.
And that'll do it. Final will be 59-55. What a ball game, Craig.
Yeah, this game absolutely did not disappoint. Cape stayed in it literally until the buzzer. 59-55, a 4-point game. If a few things go a different way, Cape wins this game. But Dover holds on and they win. But what an effort by the Vikings of Cape Henlopen.
All right, we'll be chatting with head coach Stephen Wilson and our player of the game, Javion Dennis, in just a few moments. Why don't we take a quick timeout, 30-second timeout, and then we'll get those interviews. We're back here courtside after Dover pulls out a 59-55 win over Cape Henlopen. Number 2 versus number 1.
Yes,
and right now we're with our player of the game, Javion Dennis, who scored, what'd you get, like 27
yes,
points. Yeah, you looked up at the board.
Yes, sir.
I talk about you. You're a typical three-point shooter. You're streaky. You got off to a great start early in the game, and you just continued on. Tell me about the confidence you had in your shot today.
If I know 3 years ago, my freshman year back in Milford, y'all was there. I remember y'all. And just then replicating that and just filling it out there. My first shot in the warm-up, just shooting good. Back in the small gym, getting shots before the game. Just keep practicing, being consistent every time my shot. And just today, hit 2 threes in a row. I just kept going. My point guard came, just keep finding me. Let me shoot the ball.
You not only did you score 27, you had a couple of great dimes to your teammates. You were all over the place getting rebounds. Coach talks about defense, though. So tell me about how your team defense, got that win for you today.
About us, we always about defense. Dover High always been about defense. Just practicing every day in practice, playing defense, playing hard. Coach told us before the game, James said, spin move, Civils will get to the lane, pass out, give it dimes like that. So just being all-around player for us, all of our guys, again, Kareem came involved, Cameron Jackson, Terrence Williams, everybody getting involved, everybody having fun, just playing defense. We just love playing defense as a team. Coach Wilson always been about that my whole 4 years of playing basketball for Dover High School.
You're the number 1 team in the state. That's 46 straight Henlopen North wins for you guys. You haven't lost to anybody in state. You're only lost to the number 1 team in the state in New Jersey.
Yes, sir.
You're getting everybody's best game.
Yes, sir.
Talk about the target that's on your back.
Yeah, man, always been here, man. Everybody going to have the best game about Dover. Every time, everybody going to play hardest ground Dover. I don't know why, but every time they play Dover here, it's always going to be a tough game just like that. So every time we always ready, just always prepared. Mental's always good because Wilson always telling us to be prepared every time. So we just mental prepared and ready for this game.
Hey, congratulations. Great effort. And we'll see you in the state tournament, my friend.
Sir. Thank you.
There's our player of the game, Javion Dennis. I thought we would get maybe Coach Wilson to come over, but I tell you what, let's step aside for a quick break and see if we can get Coach. All right, we're back here courtside. Wrap things up here on the postgame show. Unable to get head coach Stephen Wilson. I think he took off to the locker room to celebrate with his team. Awesome basketball game here today, Craig. You had 3 players in double figures for both teams. Jordan Downing led the way with 16 for Cape Henlopen as he made 5 shots beyond the arc. Also chipping in 13 points by Jamison Tingle and 12 for Steven Civils. Dover, of course, our player of the game, Javion Dennis with 27, then 10 each for Kareem King and Terrence Williams. Your assessment on what you saw out here today, 2 versus 1.
Well, first off, I mean, what a game. We got to watch a fun one. Like I said, you can pick a man, but this one probably was a no-brainer. Although, one thing that stood out to me was Steven Civils. In a losing effort, what an effort by that kid. He had an incredible game defensively, offensively. He was all over the court. Hustle, heart, even got nicked up a little bit, went right back in the game, got a steal and a three-pointer. He was a lot of fun to watch. So in a losing effort, he definitely stood out to me. But you can't say enough good things about Javion Dennis. I mean, probably one of the best players, if not the best player in the state. And he's going to be tough to stop in the state tournament when you go up against the Senators, whoever you are.
Probably both of these teams are going to receive a top 8 seed and a first-round bye in the upcoming state tournament, and it will all depend on matchups. When the seedings come out, what kind of team is going to be on your side of the bracket? St. George's has the height, and they have good guard play. These two teams here today, they're going to be right there in the mix as well. And you're right, the upcoming state tournament is going to be fantastic.
It's going to be so much fun to watch. And if it's anything like what we got to watch, actually, I would say not just tonight, but the 10 and 10, it's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope you guys join us on the 302 Sports Network for that. All of us will be here switching off. You'll get a bunch of different personalities and voices calling the games for you. And, of course, once we have all the points from Jason Winchell when he comes out of the bunker with all of his numbers, we'll bring those right to you, and we'll probably have perfect seedings coming from our guru over here, the phenomenal Jason Winchell. But thank you guys for joining us for this game today. It was fantastic. And Glenn, always a pleasure working with you.
Same here. So Dover will end. They have 18-1 for their mark now. They have Milford at Milford to finish the season next week. They've now won 46 straight Henlopen North games, and they have a 15-game winning streak going into the final regular season game. For our head coach, Stephen Ray, and the Cape Henlopen Vikings, they fall to 15-3. They're 3 losses, 2 to Dover, and 1 to a Smyrna team that is undoubtedly going to be in the tournament as well. And they will finish next week with games Caesar Rodney and Polytech, and they get them both at home. Our thanks to both head coaches, Steve Ray and to Stephen Wilson, along with athletic director Kevin Turner and his staff here today. For the entire 302 crew, Nick Holliday up top with the camera right here in front of us, Mike Lang, Jason Winchell producing. For my broadcast partner, Craig Leskowski, I'm Glenn Frazier. Final score, once again, Dover 59-55 over Cape. That's it here from Dover High. Thanks for watching this live stream on the 302 Sports Network.